me go beast, oh no. I go beast, go deep, I OD, oh no. I OD, apply pressure, put heat, oh no. Put that 500 degrees, oh no. 500 degrees.
Hello again, everyone. This is Abra, and I'm back to give my 2 cents on Inglorious Rex by Shane Davis and Yanzi Lin. This is the first book that I backed by Shane Davis because unfortunately I missed out on Starlight Cats. For some reason I was under the impression that it was a kiddie book, and I must apologize to Shane and Yanzi for literally judging a book by its cover. However, after hearing EVS, along with many others, sing the praises of Starlight Cats, I backed Inglorious Rex and I picked up a second printing of Starlight Cats. Inglorious Rex starts off during a kickboxing match, and you see a young man getting the bejesus knocked out of him. And 2 people are watching, one from the nosebleed stands and another one from a remote location. And they are commenting on the fight, specifically the fighter that's getting beaten up, and they're chatting via an earpiece. After the fighter narrowly pulls out a win, a la Rocky style, readers learn that this guy is Alex Stone. He's the brother of a fighter who was killed in the ring 6 years earlier. A little bit later, we find out that one of the 2 observers who are watching Alex's match is a creepy Don King flat top sporting promoter named Lil T, and T envisions big dollar signs if he can convince Alex to step into the ring for a rematch, so to speak, versus the fighter who killed his brother. The only catch is, this is a completely different sort of MMA league. The UFC has nothing on this league. And in this league, the fighters take control of giant monsters called Rexes via some sort of neural link, and they do this when they go into the ring to fight. And it's similar to the movie Pacific Rim with those giant robots. Unlike Pacific Rim, however, the Rex monsters are living creatures, and they're grown using the DNA of the fighter who will be controlling them. And this is done to ensure that there is a good bond or link between the fighter and Rex, because what the Rex does is he mimics the fighter's moves. Lil T wants Alex to pilot his deceased brother's Rex that's essentially been reduced to a punching bag sparring partner for the other fighters. Fueled by a desire to avenge his brother, Alex decides to accept the fight. Alex's girlfriend and his father think he's crazy. The decision puts both of them in a tough position because the girlfriend is also a fighter, and his father/trainer doesn't want to lose another son. The remainder of Volume 1 of Inglorious Rex sees Alex attempt to sustain a bond between himself and his deceased brother's Rex 232, while also attempting to up his game in hopes of standing his own against his opponent, the champion Rex Rune and his pilot Gun. As readers find themselves more immersed in the world of Arc City and the monster martial arts scene, it's revealed that the Rex avatars might just be more than the brutish, mindless meatbags that people take them for. The story also ends on a rather interesting cliffhanger, which appears to raise the stakes for not only Alex, but for the rest of Arc City in the sequel. I was quite entertained by Inglorious Rex. The futuristic setting was interesting, and it had a cyberpunk feel to it. The motorcycle that Alex rides at one point, the world around him, the designs, I really got into that style. The idea of futuristic giant monster blood sports to entertain the masses was a really fun idea, and the character artistic design, especially when it came to the different Rexes, was really cool looking and made every page just a joy to look at. The coloring in the book complemented the art quite well, and it really popped. The one thing I did feel was that the story was a tad clunky at first, and some of the dialogue just didn't quite work for me initially. However, it felt as though Shane and Yanzi found the rhythm a few pages into the book, and especially once I got into the meat and potatoes of the plot. By the time I reached the cliffhanger, I was definitely hooked. I'm looking forward to seeing where Shane and Yanzi take the story next, and just exactly what is in store for Arc City. I definitely recommend Inglorious Rex. Volume 2 is currently in demand on Indiegogo, as well as reprints of Volume 1, so check it out. So that's my 2 cents on Shane Davis and Yanzi Lin's Inglorious Rex. Definitely a fun little world that they created there, and I'm looking forward to visiting it again real soon. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is Abra. Until next time, take care.